I got two here.
No?
Yes.
No, the other two sisters are alive.
Well, there's two coming through with him, and then there's somebody with red hair.
That would be his Aunt May.
All right, well, she's still quite feisty, so.
Yeah, she was quite a mother-in-law.
Oh, I would say so. She still is, trust me.
Yeah, she really spoiled them.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
She said the feeling's mutual, so. But just so you know, this is their way of coming through to let you know that they're okay.
Okay.
All right? But he said he's not liking the fact of any boyfriends or anything like that, so.
No.
I know. I think you had enough aggravation with that, so. I know, so. So we got you covered now, right? All right, see? And you thought he forgot about you. That's why you've been thinking about him, because he's hanging around. All right, so it's just his way of coming through to let you know that he is okay.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Actually, with the gentleman and the lady, I just got to figure out. Right there, yeah. Okay. Where is the January birthday?
I don't know January birthday.
There, show me.
My younger brother is still with us.
Thank you. Okay? Because there is a dad energy that's coming through, so usually when they do that to me, there is a concern around that brother. So he's making a really big deal, which means there's something going on with that brother that he's
Well,
worried.
my dad just passed 2 weeks ago,
Well, there you go.
and my younger brother was the go-to guy.
Well, just so you know, you need to let that brother know that as far as your dad was concerned, your dad had had enough, and he was ready to go. He said he should have been gone over the summer.
You know, he went to hospice twice and was kicked out.
3 times.
Yeah.
He said, I'm tired, I had enough. He said, the food's not so good on this side, okay? But he really got to the point, he wanted you guys to understand that he really tried as hard as he
We knew
could.
he did. We
You
knew.
know. Well, he said the family will continue to exist, so you don't have to worry about that, all right? But he did find his peace. So he's a very gentle guy. The way he was coming through, he's quite proud of the family, so that's a big, big deal. All right, but he was making reference to mom because he was concerned about mom.
Your mom passed about 6 or 7 years ago.
7.5, he said, so just so you know.
It's funny he remembers that they were divorced for.
I know, well, that's why. I think he was worried he was gonna get yelled at when he got there.
That's one of my first thoughts was on the argument up there.
No, they're actually pretty mellow, and she did love him, she just didn't like him. All right, but just so you know, from a family standpoint for him, he just had enough. The hardest thing for him was the whole thing with the swallowing, and that's where he was really having the hard time. All right, but you can tell your brother, you know, as far as the family, he is more concerned about keeping the family intact, so he's not worried about that. All right, but it was just that he did like his funeral. Usually when they show me the flag, there is a you know a connection with the flag because he's bringing the flag for.
No, he was, actually we didn't have a flag there, but he was a very humble man. He did 33 years of drumming.
Yeah.
He never pounded his chest once.
Well,
He did 7 years in the National Guard.
well, that's why I got
And,
the flag.
yeah, like I said,
Well, he's very proud of you. So he said one of his best accomplishments were his kids. So just so you know, that's the most important part. Because he isn't like that. He just didn't. He wasn't always happy here, and I think that was also part of what he carried. And he did make peace with his family because there was a lot of stuff that went on with the family.
yeah, we all had plenty of time to say goodbye.
Well, it was important to him. Now, where does the wedding come in?
I lost my wife 12 years ago.
Okay, well, the wife is with him, just so you know, but he does talk about somebody in the family coming up. This is going to be part of the younger generation that's going to be getting settled. So just so you know, you do have an addition.
Okay.
All right, but he said as far as he's concerned, he wouldn't have changed anything in his life, which means that he was happy with things.
Thank you.
All right. Now, the brother has to watch.
You know, one of my brothers has the watch, yes.
Yeah, because he keeps talking about the watch.
Yeah, it was, we finished up, actually cleaning up his apartment today.
Mhm.
And he's been coming through. We went there a week ago.
Yeah, he's
The electricity went out.
Yeah, that's him.
And it was him trying to tell us, you know, either we threw something away or just go watch a Giant game. Get out of here.
He actually said go watch the Giant game, but the way they're playing, you probably would have been better off staying in the Unfortunately.
So today, my brother, we were finishing up the apartment, we said our goodbyes, and my brother's car wouldn't start.
There
He
you go.
didn't want to leave.
No, not at
My
all.
brother and the whole family.
But he's still very much alive,
I know.
just so you guys know, and he really did like his send-off.
Thank
All right,
you.
that's
Yes.
important. So don't be concerned in that way. The
No.
wife is also giving you permission to go forward.
Thanks.
All right,
I've
that's
gotten that.
soulmate, so I don't know that you can replace that. And she said that wasn't the original plan, which means that she didn't plan on getting sick. But you did good, so I think that is a good thing.
Thanks.
All right, but just you can tell your brother that he brought up the watch.
I will.
All right.
I want that watch.
I know you do. I know. What do you think he brought it up for?
He wants me to have it, yeah.
Yes. Unfortunately, it's another thing in you getting it, which will be something else.
No, it'll be easy.
He's laughing, so we'll say. But just look at it as the family's way of coming through, okay? And that's important. Now, did we retire yet?
What's that?
Did we retire yet?
Did I retire?
Yes.
Not yet.
Because it's not happening, just so you know.
No. It's 4 or 5 years away.
It's more like 8. I don't want to make you feel bad.
That's
but,
all right.
you know.
Any numbers?
That's funny. He goes, go to the apartment again. He goes, you never know what will turn up. So,
Still have the key.
I know. That's why he brought it up. All right, but just so you know, this is his way of presenting himself, especially because of the fact that he's a newbie. That's why he's coming through that way. So he did hear you guys at the end. No, he just had to go on his terms, that's all. That was the bitter part of it, and that was the harder part for him. So it was everything that he was going through towards the end that he needed to be released from. Just so you know.
Thank you.
All right? Now the Catherine would be who?
Well, Catherine is my sister-in-law, but she's
They're
not
refer-
a past Catherine.
No, but they're referencing Catherine. That's through the brother?
Oh, there's Katie. Yes.
Because they keep saying Kate, I'm listening to the way your dad's saying it.
Katie's his granddaughter.
Well, he's acknowledging Katie, so that's why he would come through. That's got a soft spot, you know, for the girls. There's no in between.
He had 3 boys, and all of our wives are treated like daughters he never had.
Well, that's how what he talks about. That's why he's enjoying your wife's company, because of that fact. It wasn't that he said it's good for his image to hang out with a good-looking woman. He does got a great sense of humor. Just with him, yeah, well, I'm sure it's a combination of things, but just so you know, he's checking in, so. I had a feeling because he was being like kind of moderate but consistent.
Like I
So-
said, he's never needed the spotlight. Always a quiet gentleman.
Well, he still is in that way, but he is very proud of the family, and that's why he would present himself in that way. So, but it is cute seeing your mother and him together, so it is in World Wrestling Federation. It was actually very pleasant the way it presented itself. So that means that they found peace, and that's how you have to look at it as.
That makes me feel better.
Well, it should. It's a good thing. You know, he said that your brother's due for a new car anyway.
Well, the one that my older brother got my dad's car and it crapped out the night before he died.
There you go.
He's coming through electronically.
Yeah, of course. That's because he didn't build that car. That's why. You know, but he is very proud, so just pass that on, okay?
Thank you.
And hopefully you do get the watch, okay?
I'm gonna.
Well, he brought it up, so that was one of his prized possessions. So he wouldn't have had it any other way.